Hey everybody, so I'm here with my baby, and as you can tell, she's sucking on her pacifier and she's enjoying it while she's moving it up and down. But the only thing is, she's actually getting kind of hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a feeding and changing routine. And so right now we're gonna go ahead and make some food for her. And she's gonna want to take a short nap now while mommy gets the food ready. Okay, so first let's figure out this little baby doll that I have here. So her controls are pretty cool. If I were to feed her with her bottle or her pacifier, her face actually moves up and down. And that's pretty cool. So as she's sucking on it and then you take it out, she will burp and fall asleep. And then once she's done that, you could go ahead and press her belly and she giggles. So that's cute. And then in her right hand, if I were to press it, there's a control in her hand, a very small control. She starts talking a little bit. Okay. And now if we press her left hand, she cries, which is sad because we don't want to hear the baby cry. And then if I were to press her foot, she cries. The other one, she was whining actually. Now she's actually crying. Okay. And then in her left foot, she says, Mama, Mama. Okay, so as I just shown earlier, there's a magnet in her pacifier that it's not any ordinary pacifier that'll do it. It's really just the one with the magnet in it. And she does move her face, as you can see. And now if I take it out, she will burp and fall asleep. So then with her bottle, once she's woken up again, and by the way, her eyes are blink eye, flutter eyes, as in they can open and close, and they're blue. She is moving it. You can probably see that it's actually like moving here, like that. Okay, that's great. So now that we figured out her controls, we can go ahead and give her a feeding and all that. So, and if you want to know what her body looks like underneath, it's basically soft sculpture, and it goes up to the elbows and knees, and it's just like a beige color to match her body. And she's about 18 inches. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her in her high seat so that we could get a feeding going. Okay. And she's going to need a bib, so I guess I will choose this one. Okay, so I got her bib on, and now it's time to make some baby food. Okie doke. Well, we have a bottle here, and then we have some more baby foods in here. Let me just open that. Okay, so I was thinking about giving her some healthy food and then maybe some chocolate chip cookies with milk as a dessert. So I already have the chocolate chip cookies ready because I had made them for another doll. For the chicken nuggets, I already have them also cut up, but we're gonna need some peas and carrots. I could give her broccoli, but actually, maybe I could give her broccoli instead of peas. So I'm gonna need these colors. And she could also have some cereal, but because it's afternoon, I will go ahead and do the cereal some other time. And for now, she will just have her cookies and milk. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. This is fun. I just got this. So let's see how these controls work on this teapot. So she says press.
Boil some water. Let's sit down and pour a cup. It's time for tea. One cup is for you and one for me.
See what I
Bye-bye.
when I open this.
Open.
Closed. Let's see if we pour tea. It actually makes a sound.
One cup left. Who wants some more?
It makes a funny sound effect.
Press my heart button to brew more tea.
So yeah, she's really cool and lots of fun. But we're gonna play with her some other time. Okay, so I will go ahead and we're gonna use the oven, not the stove. So to make some broccoli and mini carrots and chicken nuggets, I will go ahead and start doing that on the cutting board. And then I will grab one of these. So yeah. Okay, so I got some chicken nuggets, and now I will place them on the tray so that we can put them in the oven. Now I'm gonna make the mini carrots. Okay, so we got the mini carrots, and now we will put them in the oven. Okay, and now it's time to make some broccoli. So I'm gonna put the orange away and work on the broccoli. Okay, so we got the broccoli. I just used 2 different colors of Play-Doh and it made broccoli. 2 types of greens. Okay, that's great. Now we can go ahead and put it in the oven for a few minutes. I like to put it for 3 minutes. So while that's being done, I can go ahead and give her her juice. Fortunately, her juice is already made, so we don't have to make it. Baby, have some juice. Oopsie, made a mess. I will take it out of there and we will put this in the dishwasher and the sink, and now we're gonna need a plate and we will take this out. Usually it's hot, but because it's pretend it's not hot. And so we got some broccoli here, like so, and then some chicken nuggets. And then lastly, the carrots. Okay, and this will go in the sink. Let's go ahead and do the dishes. So I'm gonna, okay, we're gonna spray it all down. Scrub, scrub, scrub. Okay, and now we will put it in we could put it in the dishwasher. Okay, baby, here's your food. And she's going to need a fork or a spoon, so let me go ahead and choose a fork for her so that we can feed her. Okay, now this is all dried up and stuff, so I can put this away. And we can get started on the cookies because I did want to give her chocolate chip cookies for dessert. First, let us go ahead and feed her. Okay, so I know I got some juice there, but maybe she'll still drink it. Okay. Now let us maybe give her and baby a chicken nugget. Yummy, I think she really likes it. Wow, baby ate everything. Good for you, baby. She ate it all. Okay, so now that she's eaten supper, why don't we go ahead and make her some dessert? So I was thinking chocolate chip cookies, and she could have some milk. So let's go ahead and put this juice away because she's not going to be drinking it. But we do have to warm up the milk, so I'll just put it here in the pot and it should boil. Okay, so now it's time for the cookies. Thank goodness they are already made. So I just need to put them on the tray and we should be good to go. He doesn't need this anymore, so we can put that in the sink. Okay, so 1 cookie, 2 cookies. These cookies don't need to bake as long as the other foods because they are already pre-made. So I'm just gonna put it in for 2 minutes. And in the meanwhile, I can go ahead and put away this mess that we have here. Okay, so let's take them out and we'll just put them on a little plate. So we'll just do like this. And there you go, baby. And her bottle. So we'll just grab this, shake it up a bit. And now she has cookies and milk. Yummy. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this. Spray it down a bit. Spray, 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 spray. Scrub, 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 scrub. Okay, so now this is clean. We're all done with the oven for today. And this plate can go here, same as that. Okay, so, and feed baby. Okay, so this is easy because she is already a pro at eating. So let's go ahead and feed her. Yay, she's all done eating for today. Woohoo, baby! Okay, so now that she's eaten, her potty visit needs to be done, so she needs to go and check up in the potty if her diaper's full and she needs to use the toilet. Okay, so let's take her out of here and bring her into the little washroom. Okay, so I'm gonna take her bib off and put it in there. Okay, and okay, now it's time to undress her. Okay, so it looks like our little baby here. I'm gonna put the pacifier. So it looks like we have to change her diaper. This is what she looks like without any clothes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up her diaper and we're gonna see what's inside. Okay, so as you can see, she can move her face and I find that to be so adorable. Alright, so we're gonna have to go ahead and inspect this diaper. So let's do that. Whoa, she made a bit of a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna take her binky out. And she's gonna burp. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and inspect this diaper. And looks like she's got a bit of a mess. But don't worry because it was just Play-Doh. If you want to make your baby doll, this is soft sculpture so she doesn't drink. But literally it was just Play-Doh. So you have nothing to worry about. This isn't real. Okay, anyways, now that we have to clean up her diaper, we also got to put her on the potty just in case she wants to go even more. So I'm going to go ahead and grab her and put her over here. So let's go ahead and open the lid. Let's grab her, take her out of her stinky diaper, and place her. Alright. Okay, so you can hear that she's going pee-pee. Okay, so that's good. Let's flush it. In the meanwhile, let's get the bath warmed up because, yeah, she's gonna need that. We're gonna add some bubbles. And now we get the temperature right, so we can go ahead and put her in. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and clean her up. So I have here a washcloth. We could use soap, but I think I'm gonna use bubble soap. So
Let's wash our hands with soap and water. Scrub,
let's
scrub,
use that.
scrub. Make lots of suds, then rinse and dry. All clean.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure to scrub those in between places, of course, because that's where it got messy. Inside her little bum bum. Okay, now we can go ahead and toss this in here so clean. So she's all cleaned up. Now we have to go ahead and take her out of there. Actually keeping the little pee-pee poo-poo in there. So that next time when we play with her diaper, we can use it. Okay, so this diaper hasn't been used, but just hypothetically, we're gonna say it has been. We're not gonna need to grab another diaper. So I'm gonna use one of those. Just toss that one back in there. Okay, so she has her diaper here, and we will take her out of the bath. Okay, and lay her back down here so we can dress her. Now I'm gonna choose an outfit since we already have the diaper. I'm gonna go ahead and choose an outfit. I don't know, we'll just go with that one. And maybe some socks. Okay, and maybe like an undershirt, just to say that it's comfortable. And maybe that one. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dress her. So I'm gonna dry her off. Okay. And we will put a pillow behind her head. Okay. Now for the diaper. Okay, so we got some baby powder. But I will put this on her. Okay, so we're just gonna sprinkle some. Inside of the potty. Okay, so we got baby here, and she's just sucking away at her little bottle. As you can see, she's moving it upside down, up and down, up and down. I love that. Okay, so I think we should take her outside for a little stroll, only because the weather is nice, and she has been such a good baby that she deserves to go outside. So let's go ahead and give her her little toy. That way she has it with her when she goes outside. And let's get her stroller out, which is back there somewhere, and we'll take her outside. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and put her in here. And we're gonna put her lying down, so she's probably gonna want a pillow. Okay, and let's put this up, and let's take her outside. Just gonna give her her pacifier. Okay, everybody, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna go ahead and continue taking my baby outside on a little stroll. But we'll definitely see you next time, because today's video was lots of fun for me, and I love this baby doll. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.